Do I have to look right into the camera?
You
Or
look wherever's, if you want to look at me, that helps. You can rotate if you want to switch.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I can do this. So what we do for our customers is we expose their parts, and that's the simplest way to put it. Basically, we get your parts exposed to the people who need it. This TPI is like a matchmaker service that matches you that have the parts with the truckers, fleets, and repair shops that need the parts. You know, typically what happens is the trucker, fleet, or repair shop goes to their regular supplier for the parts that they're looking for, and if they don't have it, they don't usually go through the effort to try and find it for them. So then people end up coming to the internet. Now we're seeing a bit of an industry shift in terms of people going to the internet first, but for the most part, people are doing business with others already. They don't have the part, then they come to us to find what they're looking for so they can get their truck back up on the road. We have two different kinds of users for TPI. One is the end user that is looking for the parts. Typically, they don't know all the details of the parts that they're looking for. So we try and make it as easy as possible. More than likely, they're not going to know the part number, so we need to break it down into year, make, and model. We break it down into year, make, model, then by part type, or by part type, then the year, make, model. And that makes it easier for the end user to find the parts that they're looking for. In terms of the people using TPI to add parts, we also try and make that very, very simple to use. In terms of people using TPI to add parts to it, we try and keep that as simple as possible because it's getting harder and harder to hire people. And when you go in to enter a part, it's by part type, and then it automatically gives you all the fields that you need to fill in order to sell that part. So we try and make it as easy as possible, and there's a flow to how that happens. We don't take it upon the inventory person to know everything about that part. We prompt those fields so the user, the seller knows what they're entering. Right now we've got over 10,000 users a day. That's the first thing. The second thing is, so with eBay, eBay is very, very slow to enter the parts into. It's not necessarily parts focused, and the fees are really heavy. And so with TPI, our plans start at $158 a month, and you scale with it. So the more parts you put in, the more money you pay. But it's based on calls, clicks, and emails as opposed to how much you're actually selling. So if you're putting popular stuff in there and it's turning really fast, you're not spending a whole bunch. We really wanted to have fairness in the way that we charge our clients. If no one calls, clicks, or emails off on your products, you basically have nothing to pay to us. And we like that model because it really allows us to partner with you instead of just sending you a big bill every month, regardless of how you do. We really want to partner with you on your success on the online part of your business. Again, we just want fairness with dealing with our clients, and everybody's that uses the platform is on the same pricing schedule. We don't do any breaks for big companies. It's everybody's on the level playing field. Why we do what we do. So I was just having this conversation with somebody recently about the people that we like to hire, and I said to him, we like to hire servants. and not in an indentured slave type of way, but we want people here that serve other people. And our philosophy is that if we serve our clients and ourselves internally in the organization, then they will, if we take care of them, they'll take care of us. And that includes me too, as the president of the company. With that in mind, when we get calls for parts, we try our best to try and help them find the parts that they're looking for. After all, the people who are looking for parts, more than likely their truck is down. And so I've told this story a lot, and people have probably heard it before, but I was here on Christmas Eve one year, and a guy called me in a panic looking for an engine. And he was at the Cat dealership, and they wanted to charge him a lot of money for an older truck, older engine, and he just couldn't afford it. And so anyway, I happened to pick up the phone, and I knew somebody literally 2 miles away from him. I called him up. He had the engine. He goes, "Hey, I'm just getting ready to leave for Christmas festivities, and I'll throw it in my pickup truck and drive it down to him." So when I called him back, the guy was almost in tears because we were able to do it for substantially less than what he was being quoted. And I guess at the end of the day, that's why we get up in the morning. We are here to serve people. We are here to help those people that have their trucks down.